Hello everyone, it's Noah here from iHollywood TV. Well, in today's episode, we're taking you to Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida, as we celebrate the 50th anniversary celebration of Walt Disney. We have so much in store for you, but let's not waste any time and go ahead and get started. First up, we're heading out to Walt Disney in Orlando, Florida, as American actress and singer Angela Bassett joins Disney's Enchantment, part of Disney's 50th anniversary celebration. We also will hear from park guests on how everyone is enjoying the Big 50 at Walt Disney World. So let's take a look.
Growing up, I came here all the time with my family, and for the last 22 years, my dad said when his 50th comes around, we're going to be at Walt Disney World at Magic Kingdom all together on the 50th.
I would say I'm most looking forward to probably seeing the new fireworks and enjoying the celebration, thinking back on all of our memories that we've had in the past with our family, making new ones.
Well, hi everybody. We're so glad you can be here with us to open the park.
Taking a look at these takes you back to that time, and there's something about memories, and we always say we want to create lasting, lifetime memories for the guests. And this is a memory for so many people, and because they remember the opening of Walt Disney World. I remember that morning, a huge photograph that we took in front of Cinderella Castle. Matter of fact, I helped stage it, and I'm one of those tiny little people in that castle, somewhere on the left-hand side as you take a look at it.
I totally remember these hats because they were sold at the Mad Hatter, right behind the Diamond Horseshoe where I worked when I first started.
Disney Enchantment. What would I want people to take away from the show? I think, very simply, that truly the magic that we think is outside of us actually resides within us. If we can take a little bit of that, along with us on our journey, this journey called life, I think that would be the best magic of all. When I got the call to be a part of the 50th anniversary of the Walt Disney World Resort, I was immediately humbled and then very much excited because I grew up with Disney and I just love everything about that. Disney magic means to me just beautiful, perfect, exciting, fun, laughter-filled childhood that just carries on into adulthood. It speaks to the child in us. Very young to very mature, we all have just so much fun.
He has 2 new books now available in bookstores, part of Disney Publishing, titled Norman Didn't Do It, but yes he did, and Thanks for Nothing. Help me welcome Ryan T. Higgins joining us today. So Ryan, first off, as a grown-up, how do you know what kids will find funny?
Yeah, so I am technically a grown-up. I'm 37 years old, but really I'm still just a 4th grader. So what I think is funny is usually what kids think is funny.
Well, Ryan, what do you think makes Bruce so appealing to young kids?
Well, I think what draws me to Bruce, and hopefully that's what draws kids to Bruce, is that he's a flawed character. So he's not perfect. He's not always perky. He's a grump. But underneath that grumpy facade or that grumpy exterior, there is a kind and loving character. And I think that that hopefully draws kids to him.
You know, Ryan, one thing that fascinated me was when you were a little kid, you read a lot of cartoon books.
Yes.
So would you encourage young readers to also read cartoons?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that is where I got my start as a storyteller. I would run to the newspaper box. It was right next to our mailbox when I was a kid, and I would wait for the newspaper to arrive early in the morning. And when it got there, I would run inside and open it up on our table while I had breakfast, and I would pull the funnies out, and I would read all the comics. A big influence to me was Calvin and Hobbes. It was a popular comic strip from the 1980s into the 90s.
Well, Ryan, tell us now about the 2 new books that you have available now for readers.
Yeah, sure. I'll start with Thanks for Nothing. It's a Thanksgiving book. They usually come out a month or 2 before the holidays, just because we want to give bookstores a chance to stock them and stuff like that. So Thanks for Nothing is Bruce's take on Thanksgiving. Everyone in Bruce's town is thankful for the things around them, the changing seasons, the bountiful food. And of course, Bruce is a grump and he's not thankful for any of it. So that is why we called it Thanks for Nothing. The other book, Norman Didn't Do It. I'm very excited about this one. It's a brand new book, a brand new character for me that's going to become an ongoing series. It's about Norman the porcupine and Norman's best friend, Mildred. Mildred is a tree. So right there, you can kind of tell it's a one-sided relationship. Norman is very happy with his friendship with Mildred. It's just Norman and Mildred, Mildred and Norman. Norman doesn't want anything to change. It's just the 2 of them. Then one day, another little tree starts to grow right next to Mildred, and Norman doesn't know what to do about it. He becomes very jealous. And so over the course of the book, he starts to become a little unhinged, and he does something that he later regrets. And so I draw a little bit of inspiration from Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart, and I try to inject that into the story in a little bit of a ridiculous and silly way. And it makes me laugh, and hopefully it makes my audience laugh too.
Well, this has been such a delight. Thank you so much, Ryan, for joining us today to speak more about your book releases. Everyone, be sure to check out more from Ryan and the books he's written so far by visiting books.disney.com.
Yeah, thank you so much, Noah. I really appreciate it.